Alright, traders, a very warm good evening to you all. This is Avril from the Tradepsyche, and I welcome you all to the post market analysis, outlook, and expectations from the market for tomorrow. Alright, so in this video, basically, we'll discuss that what has happened today in the markets and how can the markets be for tomorrow. We'll also discuss the crucial supply and demand zones, support and resistances level for tomorrow. And at the end of this video, we'll discuss the OI data, the change in OI data, and the total open interest, and what bias it is giving to us for the markets for tomorrow. Keep in mind, tomorrow will be Nifty 50's weekly expiry for 14th of October, right? And we'll also discuss the what are the premiums, are the premiums high or low, and what is the IV, that what is our expectation that whether the tomorrow's expiry can be sideways or trending. All right, so let's start the discussion. Let's straight go to the charts. See, today uh, we'll also discuss that what we had already discussed, what is our strategy going on in the markets, and how to navigate the markets for tomorrow, right? But essentially, one thing what I want to point out, seeing today's market is, if you see the markets, if you see today's markets on early time frame, I'll delete these levels, I'll bring them back. So if you see these markets today, right, from early perspective, so the first 4 to 5 hours of the markets were doing nothing. The markets were trapping both the sides. Markets were breaking down 25 150, because 25 150 was our level. If it breaks down, we might see some weakness in the market. But markets were going on and touching that level. And if you see on 1 minute time frame, I think till this breakout came at around roughly around 230. If you see on 1 minute time frame, what the market was doing is purely the markets. I indicated in my Telegram group that the markets are in a triangle pattern. Wait, I'll bring back my yes, for the above upper trend line, right? I had this trend line. Yes, so this is the triangle which I indicated in my Telegram group, in Theta Edge group, right, to the traders, that even on 1 minute time frame the markets are very sideways, and with being sideways the markets were exhibiting a very volatile nature. Markets were going up in 3 minutes to 5 minutes, then again sharply coming down, and as the day was getting ahead, as the time was passing, these moves started becoming more violent, means they were covering more range, and finally a breakout came, but at the end of the day the breakout failed, right? So today the markets, they opened factoring the Trump's statement that yes, that US China trade war has resumed, and it was my expectation from the market that today this gap will be filled, but today the gap is not filled. And generally, when the gap is not filled, if the markets were actually bullish, this gap would have been filled in the first half itself. But even till the second half, this gap was not filled. Markets tried for once that this gap should be filled, but a failed breakout happened, and the markets were again came down. The markets on the charts are showing a closing of 25 to 37, but official closing is 227, 10 points lower. All right. So now today the markets have remained in range, and if at all we go on daily time frame, it's a purely inside candle strategy. So on weekly perspective, we have, there is nothing to worry. But from weekly perspective, I always sorry, from long time now, from past 4 to 5 weeks, I'm discussing this thing, that we are in this triangular pattern, and we are very much near to a breakout or breakdown in Nifty. So what we might do is 2 to 3 more weeks like this, and this we'll get more and more squeezed, and either a up move, breakout, or a breakdown might come. These are the two things which can happen, right? So we have to wait until that point, and as of now, If this breakdown has to happen, the first sign will come when we will start going below the 50 percentage of this prior weekly candlestick. So I'll bring back my levels. So I'll go to daily time frame, and this 50 percentage level is 25. If you guys want to see this, this is the level of 25 100, the 50 percentage of this big red green candlestick. If at all we are if at all we are able to close a daily candlestick below 50 percentage of this prior green candlestick, which is 25 100, then I think we are poised for this prior weekly low, which is 24 900. Right. So the first indication that the market is going weak is a breakdown below the 50 percentage of this prior green candlestick, right, which is roughly 25 120. So any break below 25 100, we can first target 25,000, and the second target will be 24 900, right. So this is just an interpretation. Let's go to a daily time frame and discuss what can happen tomorrow, right. So on daily time frame, what I'm seeing is it's a good green bullish candlestick, but when you will actually call it bullish is if it would have closed today our prior daily high, but it's a proper inside candle. So what the inside candle strategy says, if there is a big candlestick and this is a small candlestick, yeah, like that. So this candlestick, the smaller one, it is called an inside candlestick. And what the inside candlestick strategy says, the high and the low of this candlestick is very much important. If the high is breached, it is a high probability that on the same day we might hit the high of the prior candlestick. If the low is breached, there is a high probability that we might hit the low. So now the high and the low is very important of this candlestick. So the high is 25 268. So above 25 270, it is a high possibility that we might do 25 330, and above 25 330 markets can go ballistically bullish. Alright, so above 330 our swing shorts will get triggered, which will take us to 455 and eventually 500, and above 500 there will be the last resistance, which is at 25 670. Above 25 670 markets will be open for 26 300 and 27,000. Below this, which is the level of 25 150, below 25 150, the first level which will come is 25 120, and this level 25 120 is 50 percentage of the prior weekly low. If at all we sustain any daily candlestick below it or any hourly candlestick below it, then it will be not good for the markets, right. So tomorrow the no trading range for you guys will be, let's go to on acha, one more thing. On hourly time frame, we have this trend line here, supportive trend line. Kind of this was the trend line, and we have broken down and we are not able to go back up against it. But if this trend line breaks down, we can see this kind of momentum. Alright. So the two levels which you have to, the no trading range for you guys is from 25 100 till 25 270. This 170 point range will be your no trading range. Do not initiate any trade. Why I'm saying that I'm giving no bias today, because it is a purely inside candle and the market seems in confusion, right. So whenever there is an inside candle in the markets, it indicates that there is a state of confusion, that the buyers are also not ready and the sellers are also not ready to take the market somewhere. If we would have closed below prior daily low, again a negative bias would have come in. If we would have closed over prior daily high, a positive bias would have come in. But I am telling you to wait for the markets to take out the prior candle high or low, which is 25 270 or 25 150. Above 25 270, 330 can be the first target, and above 330 markets can go very bullish. Alright, let's discuss on the basis of opening that how we can trade the markets. Let's suppose if at all we are opening a very big gap up, then how to deal with the markets. If at all we are opening a very big gap up, my stance will be buy and dips. Let's suppose we are opening somewhere around here, wait for a morning dip and then around this high, which is 25,330, enter into the markets, initiate a long here, keeping a stop loss of 25,260 or 200. That's it. And target for 25,500. That's it. If at all we are opening a big gap down, it will be a clear cut sell on rise markets. If at all, so tomorrow the opening is very very crucial. If at all we are opening in this range, then still we have to wait. But if at all we are opening outside of this range, if at all we are opening a gap down, I don't think so any good pullback will come. For 1.5 hour markets might go a little bit sideways, then we can see a fresh breakdown in the markets. All right. And if at all we are opening a gap up, the markets will be buy and dips approach, right? Let's go to bank nifty. Bank nifty is relatively little bit more stronger than nifty, right? Because if you see in bank nifty, the daily candlestick is almost equal to the prior daily candlestick. It's not an technically it's also an inside candle, but it's a stronger inside candle. So same strategy for bank nifty. It's also 56,340 on the downside and 56,670. Now bank nifty, if at all bank nifty is taking out, technically bank nifty had to take out this last resistance, which is 56,500. Above 56,500 we already had discussed that uh, above 56,500 bank nifty will see 57,000 and 57,500. But seeing today, the prior 2 days high is 56,750. So above 56,750, if at all bank nifty is going, 56, 57,000 and 57,500, these two levels can be achieved in bank nifty. Near to 57,500 we will again determine that whether the, because this is the first, I think 57,500 will be all time high. So if at all we are here for the double top, then bank nifty will take a very sharp resistance from 57,500. That's it. If at all we break it, I think 60,000 can be the next target for bank nifty. But for the bearish case, let's go to hourly time frame, and for the bearish case we have a trend line here, supportive trend line. If this supportive trend line breaks down tomorrow, we might see a cripple down movement like this in bank nifty in coming sessions. So tomorrow bank nifty, for because bank nifty now on daily time frame, if you see, it is at the same place for 2 days. So it is very much important for bank nifty to escape this level on the upside, 56,750. If at all bank nifty fails to cross this level tomorrow, then I think we are here for a reversal like this kind of reversal. Alright. So tomorrow will be a deciding day for bank nifty as well, that if at all bank nifty is not able to close above 56,750 on daily basis, then bank nifty might top out. Keep a track of it. On 15 minutes time frame, no trading range for bank nifty will be from 56,500 to 56,750. Below 56,500, I think let's not also keep 56,500. Let's keep the no trading range as from 56,340 till 56,750. This whole complete range. Please do not trade in this range. Above 56,750, you can go long for 57,000, 57,500. Below 56,340, 56,000 can be the target, and ultimately if 55,800, 900, this level is breaking down, I think a big fall can also come in bank nifty. So for tomorrow also I'm not giving any bias neither in nifty nor in bank nifty, because in both the indexes we have closed an inside candle. So let's go to the OI data, then we'll discuss that how are the premiums. So this is refresh till 7:30 p.m. So this is the final data. The change in OI for nifty is very very bearish, almost 4 CR addition of shorts and 1.6 CR unwinding of longs, and major unwinding has happened from 250, 300, 350, 400. So the bulls, the aggressive bulls, and that's what, if you guys remember, that's what we discussed in the weekly analysis video, that this much aggressive bulls which have taken the position, they will panic, and they have panicked and they have booked out. And now it's not just only the bulls booking their positions, it's the bears coming back. The bears have come back at 25,200, 25,250 and 300 majorly, with 25,200 addition of 73 lakh of shorts, 63 lakh and 67 lakh, right? And this is not only today. If you check across, almost double shots added for 20th October expiry. In monthly expiry, this is the biggest game which has happened today. I don't know what is the bearishness the markets are seeing, but in monthly time frames, only 6 lakh addition of only 7 lakh addition of longs, but 34 lakh addition of shorts. Almost 5x the amount of shorts have been added, and this is a very serious thing. I don't know what, I think what has happened, and this will be reflected clearly in October futures. The October futures are down by 90 points, whereas the spot is only down by 58 points. Alright. It means that yes, the bears have come in monthly expiry, and it matters a lot because it is monthly expiry. This is big money. Alright. Total open interest, if you want to see, huge addition of shorts, but today 25,200 has seen addition. So this is indicating that tomorrow we might see an expiry between 25,200 and 300. But if 25,200, let's look at the premiums, what the premiums are saying. The IV is very low and the premiums are also 100 point premium is decent. So these premiums, 100 point straddle premium at 25 to 50, it's not very low premium. It is a decent premium, and if these premium would have been 80 or 70 straddle premium, combined premium, then I would have said that the premiums are very low and you can expect a very good trending momentum. But today we are seeing this now, but tomorrow morning if the premiums, if the straddle premium has come down till 60 70, then in second half or around 12:30 1 o'clock we might see a trending move, which will be subjective because whichever side gives up, because we have a very good bull addition at, we have a very strong bull at 25,200 and a strong bear at 25,300. So whichever side it gives up, the movement will be in opposite to their direction. If the bulls give up, it will be a bearish momentum. If the bears give up, it will be a bullish momentum, right? So it depends on tomorrow's intraday data we have to manage. We are giving live updates of intraday data in our group. All right. For Bank Nifty, the change in OI, Bank Nifty's data is fine. The change in OI is 4 lakh addition of shorts and only 2 lakh, half the amount of longs. So that is decent. That is not very much aggressive bearish what we are seeing in Nifty, right? But it is monthly expiry, so fine only. I think for Bank Nifty also the addition of data is bearish only. For Nifty, tomorrow intraday support from total open interest is, the last support is 25,200. If 25,200 breaks down, means 25,200 has a put premium of 33 points. So there is a very less buffer. So below 24, 25, 170, 160, these 25 to 100 put writers will start panicking, because now, because below 25, 25 150, this 33 points premium will shoot to 50 points, and these option writers will start panicking because it might go to then 300 400. So they will start panicking, right? So below 150 I think so markets will panic, and for above to break out we have the largest OI resistance at, bearish OI resistance at 25 300, and we have a premium of 36 points. So only above 25 330 370, that's what even Nifty is saying. Above 330 we discussed, right? 25 330, I think strong bullish markets you can expect. It means the range for tomorrow expiry is 25 150 and 330. Above and below it only you can see the trending momentum. Alright, so this was the discussion for tomorrow, traders. I hope you have liked the discussion. If you have liked the discussion, and if you are a regular viewer of our videos, leave a like, leave a comment, and share the video on social media platform. The more you share, the more people get aware that how to trade, when to trade, and what to trade. Good night guys, take care, stay safe in the market.